everyone. Welcome to this new topic today in English grammar, that is adjectives. As we know, adjectives forms one of the very important parts in English grammar, especially it forms the parts of speech. So what exactly is adjective? As we know that whenever we discuss about the quality or quantity of anything, whether it be a person or it be any object, anything, the color of the car, or someone being good or bad, whatever quality or quantity we talk about of anyone or anything becomes the adjective. So, to summarize everything shortly, we can say it is a kind of quality or quantity type of words. So, let's see. Adjectives describe nouns or pronouns. They tell us more about a person, place, thing, or idea. So, adjectives are those type of words which will always describe nouns. Like, what is noun? Noun, as you can see in our earlier video, we have discussed about noun. Noun means anything that you can define. Okay, so it can be a person, it can be like I can be a noun. So if I just name someone, that can be a noun. So if I can describe this noun, then this becomes an adjective. Let's see an example. A red apple, an honest man. So what is the describing word here? This one, the color red. So I am describing apple, which is a common noun. So which is a fruit. So this is a noun. And I am describing the color of it. It's red in color. So red becomes the adjective. Similarly, an honest man. Describing a man who's very honest, who's very kind or good, then these words like kind, good, wise, honest becomes adjective. It has to be always in describing nature. Okay. So the next one, an adjective basically add details to a noun. It will always answer what kind, how many, which one, how much. That means it's like if you can answer to any one of these type of questions, that means you are answering in adjectives. See, she has a beautiful dress. Which dress? Which one? Beautiful. So this word beautiful describe the dress. So यहाँ पे this word is the adjective. Beautiful is the adjective. So it's like this. How many? So it will always show you some number. How many students? So I can say suppose 30 students. This quantity. So quantity can also become adjective because I am telling something about the number of students. Let's discuss some of the types of adjectives. Adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, and possessive adjectives. Let's discuss one by one. Adjective of quality. What does quality mean? Quality, in a way, can be either good or bad. We don't say quality to be always good. It can be good, it can be bad. So, anyone, right? So, whenever we say the good things or bad things about someone or something or some situation, it's always about the quality or even the quality कैसा है, अच्छा नहीं है या फिर बहुत अच्छा है. All those words are adjective. So, describes kind or quality of anything. Okay, for example, honest man. वो इंसान बहुत ही honest है, बहुत अच्छा है. Sweet mango, describing the sweetness of mango. ठीक है, brave soldier. So यहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा या फिर बुरा के बारे में बोल रहा है. तो यहाँ पे as you can see all the positive words, sometimes it can be like tough paper. Tough can be adjective. Okay, so hot cup of coffee. This word hot, whether it is hot or cold, whatever describes the coffee or tea will be the adjective. So, like it can be, I have a bag and it is yellow in color. So, is the adjective कौन सा है? I have a bag and it is yellow in color. whichever word is describing the bag, the color is describing the bag, that is yellow. So yellow will become adjective, yes, in this sentence. Let's see next adjective of quantity. Whenever we hear this word quantity, हमारा क्या आता है दिमाग में? It's about some numbers, some calculations, measurements, है ना? Quantity. The quantity कैसे adjective हो सकता है? Something like this. It will show some amount, not necessarily be number. Number के बारे में हम नहीं बोल रहे हैं. It will show some amount. Okay. So, for example, some milk, little water, enough food. So we don't exactly understand कि some milk में कितना liters of milk है, ये हमको नहीं जानना है. That is not what we are seeking. We just understand that some milk is there, little water is available. I'm not asking how much or how much liters of water. That is not required. I'm not asking the numbers, but the quantity. Okay. So words like few, many, more, much, ये सब words हम include करते हैं. Okay. And I think from this aspect, I would like to discuss many times it happens like students, they tend to forget the usage of many and much. So when do we use many? When to use much? Okay. So this is one of the important topic that usually comes in exam. Like for example, just a minute. The usage of many and much. Similarly, we can say the usage of few or less. So when we hear this word many, क्या आता है दिमाग में? बहुत, बहुत ज़्यादा, something bigger in amounts, है ना? And much, that is also similar, right? So what happens is that many should be used with countable noun and much should be used with uncountable noun. We have a video about nouns, so you can go and check it there. So countable noun and uncountable noun basically क्या होता है? The ones which you can count 1, 2, 3, 4 करके, that is countable noun and we use many. For example, there are many students because I can count students 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like this. We can count. Not countable, we can say, I am much surprised at the news. That means surprise. Surprise is not exactly countable. This feeling, right? Much time, much knowledge, much water. So ये सब जब हम exactly one करके नहीं count कर सकते, then we use much. It is basically used for uncountable noun. Similarly, for anything that is in smaller amount, people again gets confused between few and little. Few is used for few students, suppose few pencils, few bags, because I can count few pencils, one, two, three. That's few pencils. Okay. And less water, little water, water, less time. So we cannot exactly count, right? We can exactly count one करके नहीं count कर सकते. Then we use less. So this is the basic difference how to use countable noun and uncountable noun with many, more, much, less, all those, right? So next one is, so this is all about adjective of quantity. Now let's discuss adjective of number. So previously we discussed adjective of quantity, which was not exactly number based but some quantity. Yeah, so the numbers come here now. So it's like, so shows exact number or order. For example, two books, first prize, several students. So यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? They are telling about the number. How many books? Two books. Okay, 7 days in a week. So अगर sentence ऐसा आ जाए कि identify the adjective, there are 7 days in a week. Obviously, seven वाला जो number होगा, 7 days. This is what is adjective of number in this sentence. Okay, so this is a very generalized and basic example, but this can also be one of the adjectives, adjective of number. So when you see adject numbers, you identify its adjective. Next one is demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative. What exactly is demonstrative? Whenever we demonstrate anything, demonstrate करना मतलब किसी को कुछ present करना, दिखाना, something like this. So we use words like this, that, those, these. ये सारा words हम use करते हैं. This pen, that house, these flowers, है ना? So we use this type of words to demonstrate things. So let's see the difference between this and these. I guess you know it, but let's just quickly brush it up. This का मतलब क्या है? When you have singular thing. This is used for singular item. For example, this is a pen. This is singular and I'm holding it, so it's a pen. This is a pen, right? But these flowers. So ये these है demonstrative word, adjective. These are the demonstrative adjective, okay? But ये किसके साथ use हो रहा है? That is important. Flowers, plural, plural. So these जब हम बोलेंगे, for example, I have met such pens, then हम बोलेंगे these pens, जो कि मेरे पास ही है, near, ठीक है? That, so that हम कब use करेंगे? Whenever anything is singular but far away. That is my house. थोड़ा दूर पे है, singular नहीं है, लेकिन थोड़ा दूर पे है. That is my car. That is my school. हम ऐसे बोलेंगे that जब दूर पे है, ठीक है? And वही दूर वाला object अगर plural में हो, then those are my books. Those are my suppose clothes, for example. So जो भी थोड़ा दूर पे है and plural है, तब हम those use करते हैं. जब वही चीज अगर singular में आ गया है, then हम that use करते हैं. And whenever you have nearer object, then we use this. So to sum up, we can simply write THIS this and THAT that. ये दोनों ही demonstrative है but singular है. Okay, and the plural these and those. ये दोनों भी demonstrative है but these are plural in nature. And distance wise, these are nearer and ये far. So just be specific whenever you use certain words, you have to keep this in mind कि whether ये near object है, कि far object है, singular है or plural है. It depends on how you use this type of particular word in a sentence. All right. Next, interrogative. Interrogative means always whenever we ask question. So it will be always question related. Fine. So interrogative adjective means used in questions. Example, which book, what color, whose bag, what time. So whenever we use all those words, तो ये which, what, whose, ये सारा words आ गया है interrogative adjectives में. Fine. That is simple as it is. Next, possessive adjective. Possessive मतलब क्या है? It is whenever you own something. Whenever you are like owning something, then it is called possessive. Okay. So, like my book, this is my book. ये मेरा book है. So when I'm saying मेरा, तुम्हारा, आप लोगों का, so all those words, mine, yours, their, ours, all those words, my book, my house, our house. तो ये सारा जो word हम use कर रहे हैं, these shows possession when you own something. Then we use this type of words like my book, her dress, their house. ये my, her, their यहाँ पे हो रहा है possessive adjective. Okay. Next, there is a particular pattern that we need to memorize, we need to understand. So, whenever we have questions in our exam, we have to follow this particular pattern. Order of adjectives. The first thing that should come is opinion, then it will be followed by size, then age, shape, color, material and then noun. ये सब क्या है अभी एग्जाम्पल से समझते हैं. एग्जाम्पल में है a beautiful small old round brown wooden table. So in general हम इतना लंबा खींच के नहीं बोलते हैं, I understand, but this is from the exam point of view. अगर हम देखें, so it would be something like this. A beautiful हो या फिर ugly हो या फिर जो भी हो, that is an opinion. ये मेरा opinion अलग हो सकता है, आप लोगों का opinion अलग हो सकता है, fine. So beautiful is an opinion that will come first. Size small, age old, shape round, color is brown, material यहाँ पे क्या है wooden, and noun यहाँ पे table है जिसके बारे में इतना describe किया वो क्या है, this noun, the table. Do you understand? So this should be the pattern. Exam में अभी question कैसे आ सकता है? For example, they will just switch the words. The small, beautiful, old, round. So now you know कि like small is size and beautiful is opinion. So opinion should come first and size should be followed afterwards. That is the reason you should remember this pattern. And then whenever you see such question or any error finding question regarding this, you know what should be the pattern. Yes. Let's discuss some very easy and small, similar type of questions, error spotting questions. Okay. Look, she has much books. ये है question जिस पे error है. Okay, these are error questions. So he is elder than me. These are my shoes. She bought a red big bag. अभी इसका आंसर क्या हो सकता है? थोड़ा टाइम पहले we have discussed much. This much is used with uncountable noun. So much के बाद क्या है? Books. Books are countable. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4 करके we can count, right? So can we use much? No, we cannot use much with countable noun. It should be replaced by many. Next, he is elder than me. So remember this thing. We never use elder ke baad than. We should always use older than me. Elder and then should not be written together. Remember these words. Elder and then should not be written together. Instead, use older than me. These are my shoes. These are my shoes. तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं होगा. This has to be plural because shoes plural है. So are plural है. So this has to be plural. And she bought a red big bag. If you remember the pattern, तो क्या होगा pattern के हिसाब से? She bought a big red bag. So I hope you remember. I'll mark the answers now. So यहाँ पे this is replaced by many. This is the error. Here this is the error. Here this is the error. And this is the error. So we can find out the answers in the next page. She has many books. Yeah. He is older than me. Okay. These are my shoes. These are plural. That's why shoes. She bought a big red. That's it. Fine. So just remember, adjectives will have to describe nouns. They make sentences clear and meaningful because we are given some idea about the noun. So when we know idea, that will be clear for us, right? That is correct order and usage is important. Okay. Also, to make sure regarding elder and older that we have discussed, see, elder, ये वाला word should never be written with then. You have to keep this in mind always. Instead, use older. Older can be written with then. So we can say he is my elder brother. ऐसे बोल सकते हैं. But I cannot say I am elder than or he is elder than me. Instead, use older than me. Fine. And regarding eldest and oldest, you can say like suppose he is my eldest brother, or you can just say she is the eldest. Oldest, she is the oldest among five. Like five sisters are there, suppose, or five siblings are there, and उनमें से जिसके बारे में बोल रहे हैं, she is the oldest one. Then we can use old, older, and oldest can be also used with non-living things. Elder and eldest should be used with only and only living things. Along with this, another thing to remember, words like junior, senior, then interior, exterior, all type of words like just over hota hai. Even prefer. We will never use then. हम कभी then नहीं use करें. For example, she is senior than me. We say like this, but that's a wrong way to say. So what to use instead? This is not correct. Okay, then is not correct. We should use to. To. She is senior to me. I am junior to him. Okay. Interior to, exterior to, prefer. So what would you prefer? Tea or coffee? Answer क्या होगा? Whatever is your choice, but the sentence should be, I would prefer tea to coffee, not than. Okay. So these type of words ending basically ending with or हम then नहीं यूज करते हैं उसके बाद लेकिन हम to यूज करते हैं. So just to sum up the adjective part, adjectives वो सारा words होता है that describes a noun or a pronoun, gives you a basic idea about quality, quantity, right? These that ये सब भी demonstrative adjective होते हैं because we are showing that particular thing कहाँ पे है and all those, and you have to remember the pattern, that particular pattern which we have seen. Apart from that, remember these type of words. Just pay. All these words are not followed with than, but followed by to only. That's it. Thank you for now.